My grandparents have both passed away, but one of the stories they told me has stayed with me for all these years. Grandpa and Grandma were driving through Pennsylvania to visit an old family farm. The farm belonged to his uncle and cousins who lived there. Grandpa had grown up as a city kid, but he'd spent summers at that farm for years. It had been about 25 years since he had last visited, and he wanted to show my grandma the place and introduce her to his cousins. As they got closer, Grandpa started telling her all about a little town along the road that led to the farm. Soon they reached it, and Grandpa was amazed. The town looked exactly the same as he had always remembered it looking. Towards the end of the town, they saw a hotel that was on fire. The road was blocked by firemen using an old-fashioned fire wagon, a water tank pulled by horses. They thought it was strange, but figured it was just life in rural Pennsylvania. Eventually, the fire wagon moved and they continued on. When they reached the farm and greeted Grandpa's uncles and cousins, they shared the news about the hotel fire. Grandpa even suggested that everyone go down to see if there was anything they could do to help, but the relatives looked shaken. That's when one of the cousins told him there wasn't a town there anymore. About 20 years earlier, that same hotel had burnt down, and the fire had spread through most of the main street. The businesses were destroyed, people moved away, and only the family remained in that area. Grandpa and Grandma couldn't believe it. They had just seen the town, and they had just seen the fire. They had even smelt the smoke. Grandpa, Grandma, and some of the cousins got back in the car and drove the same route they had taken earlier, but the town was gone. The only thing that remained were burnt out shells of a few of the old buildings.